The Alexander Cipher by Will Adams. Narrated by David Colacci. Copyright 2009 by Will Adams. This unabridged audiobook is published by arrangement with Grand Central Publishing, a division of Hachette Book Group, Incorporated, and was produced in the year 2010 by Tantor Media, Incorporated, which holds the copyright thereto. After Alexander the Great's death in Babylon in 323 B.C., his body was taken in a magnificent procession to Egypt for eventual burial in Alexandria, where it remained on display for some 600 years. Alexander's mausoleum was considered a wonder of the world. Roman emperors, including Julius Caesar, Augustus, and Caracalla, made pilgrimages there. Yet, after a series of earthquakes, fires, and wars, Alexandria fell into decline, and the tomb was lost. Despite numerous excavations, it has never been found. Prologue. The Libyan Desert, 318 B.C. There was a freshwater spring at the lowest point of the cave, like a single black nail at the tip of a twisted, charred, and mutilated leg. A thick layer of lichen and other scum clotted its surface, barely disturbed in centuries, except to ripple and shiver at the touch of one of the insects that lived upon it, or to dimple with bubbles of gas belched from deep beneath the floor of the surrounding desert. Suddenly the skin burst, and the head and shoulders of a man erupted from the water. His face was turned upward, and instantly he gasped huge heaves of air through his flared nostrils and gaping mouth, as though he'd been under water beyond the limit of his endurance. There was no light at all in the cave, not even a phosphorescence of water, and the man's relief at surviving his underwater flight quickly turned to distress. Had he merely exchanged one mode of death for another? He felt around the edge of the pool until he found a low ledge. He heaved himself up, twisted around to sit on it. Almost as an afterthought he reached beneath his soaking tunic for his dagger, but in truth there was little danger of pursuit. He'd had to fight and kick his way through every inch of that watery escape. He'd like to see that fat, sword-wielding Libyan try to follow. For sure he'd cork in the passage, and it wouldn't spit him out till he'd lost some flesh. Something whirred past his cheek. He cried out in terror and threw up his hands. The echo was curiously slow and deep for what he'd imagined to be a small cave.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?